blew up in my head, and it was just like, yo, this is like finally happening. Like, this is what I've been dreaming about. This is what I've been seeing on TV as I was a kid. And like, it's just now like actually going through it and then seeing it physically in my hands, seeing the phone call and picking up and talking. It was just like, I'm just so lost for words, and all the anxiety, all the stress left my body, and I'm just filled with joy now.
What kind of contact did you have with the Lions through this pre-draft process?
I met the Lions at the Senior Bowl, and then after the Senior Bowl, I met them again at the Combine. I had a formal interview with them, and I felt like I got a sense of family while I was in that room. Like, everybody in there connected with me, and I love that. And then I got to meet them again on a 30 visit. I was so grateful to have with them, and I got to reconnect with them and meet the GM and meet the head coach again.
And I just wanted to, I guess, talk about your career at Illinois. 3 years kind of in more of a reserve role. You step into that starter role this year and immediately show some playmaking skills with the 5 picks. What do you think really clicked for you in your senior season?
My senior season, I feel like I took in a lot more extra effort. I feel like I started to buy into at least one position. Like, I felt like me worrying about where 2 positions were, like, I play receiver or safety. Whereas, like, I focused in on safety. I felt like that really elevated my game. And
the receiver, I mean, how much did that experience as a receiver, how much does that translate to the ball skills as safety?
The ball skills always been with me. The ball skills, I was just born with them. Those are just like natural talents that I have. But I feel like receiver also did help me like learn what offenses are looking for, like what are the goals as an offense, like concepts and stuff like that.
So before switching, or before playing completely safety, what was your practice routine like?
When I was playing receiver?
Yeah. I mean, was there any defense at the time?
Well, I played receiver my year. So at the beginning of the year, I just focused on straight receiver drills. Like, I would go into practice just as a receiver, doing like the receiver drills they had as indies and stuff like that. But toward the end of the year, I got switched back to defense. So toward that end of that year, I started doing defensive drills. But it was no point in time where like I was doing both drills on the same practice.
And then just back to, this whole experience of today and everything, it looks like maybe you're downstairs or something trying to get away from noise. Do you have a party going on? What's the atmosphere like at wherever you're at right now?
Oh, the atmosphere crazy. Atmosphere going crazy. Right now I'm in the garage because everybody like, they going off out and stuff like that. So yeah, I stepped into the garage just to get a quiet space to talk to you guys.
We appreciate that. How many people are there? Like, explain the party. I mean, you obviously hope to go today if that was if you had a little draft party going on. So what was the wait like as you waited for this to calm down too?
The wait, the wait didn't too much bother me. It just, it motivated me. You feel me? Like, it didn't break me down. It didn't lower my confidence or my self-esteem. It just made me want to go even harder. You feel me? Because now, when I come in, I'm giving it. I was giving it 100 times, and now I'm giving it 1,000.
Are you at your house? Is that where you're at? Like your parents' house?
At a Airbnb. My house don't look like.
Where at? In Champaign?
No, it's like in a city like 20 minutes out of Orlando, called Kissimmee.
And how many people are there?
Like 60. I ain't even gonna lie to you. 60.
Anybody else?
Really quickly, could you just run us down on your special teams experience? I know that was something you did big early on your college career. I don't know if you continued it late, but just the different things you can do on special teams.
I can do everything. My 4 years playing at Illinois, I did every special team core there is known to man. I started off on special teams, which is why I fell in love with it, which is why I enjoyed playing it. I remember this season, I scored the first points of the college football season against Nebraska. I got a safety against Nebraska. So yeah, that was lit. I scored the first point, so that was fun. Freshman year, my first tackle was on special teams. So I was also grateful for that because, I never had a college tackle before. So after I got that one, I just sharped up.
Anybody else?
All right. Thanks, guys. Kerby, get back to it. Thank you.
All right.